Good morning, beloveds. Little discombobulated. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was April Fool's Day. And I didn't go and look up April Fool's Day yesterday. And then I got an April Fool's, well, there were two April Fool's jokes on me. One was my UPS driver. I cannot tell you how much I love my UPS driver. I adore my UPS driver. He is the most amazing driver we have ever had. And we love him. And so, unfortunately for him, he came in after the FedEx drivers came in. And I said FedEx drivers. My regular FedEx driver came in and said, this is all I've got. There's another truck coming with 33 boxes. We received a total of 38 boxes yesterday. That is wicked abnormal. To be fair, one of them was a quarterly order. So then my UPS, that's the April Fool's joke, receiving 38 boxes on a Monday. Yeah, cray. It was cray, as I like to say. And then my poor UPS driver comes in after we have dealt with all of this and brings us, 4 more boxes, which is what brought us up to the 38. And then as he's leaving, he tries to tell us that this is his last week. And I said, "Oh, did you win the lottery?" And the other two ladies were trying to figure out, your last week? Are you changing? Because I said, "Oh, are you changing routes?" And he said, "No, I'm retiring." And I was like, "No, you're not. We've already had this discussion." And then finally I said, and then he started, when I made the crack about, did you finally win the lottery? And he says, "Well, you got to play to win." So yeah, those were my April Fool's joke. My beloved UPS driver trying to tell us that he's retiring. No, he's not. And then 38 boxes. Well, yeah. So that was an April Fool's joke on me. Okay, it is April 2nd. Our title is God is All in All. Our author is Betty Jean House, and this is from June of 2000. And it doesn't say who she's from. So, let's see what Betty Jean has to say. God is all in all. God in me is unlimited. I accept this and proceed to demonstrate it. My troubles are no longer stumbling blocks, but become stepping stones. There is always a way out of trouble. The way is spiritual and mental, not material. I have to struggle with conditions, but I demonstrate with mind. I have a way out and a way upward. The way is joyous and loving. The solution in my situation makes me a better person. I am victorious over my troubles. In quietness, my purpose becomes clear. The way of truth is mine today. There is nothing to oppose me, and all of God is working for me and my solution. Thank you, God, for I know you hear me and answer all my treatments. I accept my need is fulfilled now. I release this treatment into law with love. So, basically, the tenement is always go to God first. Always go to God first, no matter what the problem is. Always go to God first. And yet, most of us who were raised in the Christian tradition were taught to go to God last. And that's what New Thought is going, yeah, no, hang on. Actually, I was raised Catholic. We weren't even taught to go to God. There was this whole list of saints and Mary and Jesus that you went to. You never actually went to God. You went to the priest. So, what New Thought says is no matter what the problem is, no matter what the situation is, the first place you go is God. What do we mean by that? Go into treatment. Go into treatment. And what we are doing in treatment, because here's the thing. Prayers don't change God. Treatments don't change God. They change the prayer. They change the treater. The person who is doing the prayer is changed. Period. That's what it is. The person who is changed, the person who is who does the praying, does the treating, is changed. They are brought into alignment with God. They are brought into alignment with their good. And when they come into alignment with their good, then it opens up their possibilities. It means that they are more likely to see a solution that so not last week, but the week before, Jesse did 7 reasons to consider if you're not satisfied with what the results you're getting from your treatment. And one of them is that you already have what you're treating about. You're just not aware of it. And so that's the power of going to God first, going to the divine first, treating first. Before you talk to anybody else, you might already have the solution. You are just currently unaware of it. And by doing the treatment brings you into alignment with the good. It opens you up to the possibilities. You look around with fresh eyes, or as what I forget where it is that they say, the scales fall from your eyes, and you see the solution right there staring at you. And you're like, oh, okay. So, or it brings you into it as it opens up your possibilities. Then you have a conversation with somebody, and maybe because you're working on whatever it is that you're working on, you have this conversation with somebody. You mention something about whatever it is that you're working on, and they have a piece of the puzzle for you. They may even have the whole solution. You never know. But if you hadn't already done the treatment and were now open to the possibilities, 1, you might not have said anything to this person. 2, you might not have heard the piece of the puzzle that they have for you because you're not open to the possibilities. So that's why no matter what the situation is, it's always good to go first to the divine. Do your treatment. That's why we talk about doing our own work. It doesn't mean that all of the work is done exclusively on ourselves, by ourselves. That's not the case. But that's where it starts. It starts with us. And then we come together as a community and do work. And that's the beauty of community. We're not meant to exist in this, isolation. Yes, we do live in our own realities because no 2 people ever see the same reality. But we are communities. And so what we do is we start by going to the source of us and saying, this is what's going on. And then once we create that opening for possibilities, then we can take our quest out into the wider world, because now we're open to the possibilities, and the possibilities can come from any direction. And that's the beauty of treatment. Okay? Because it opens us up to the possibilities coming from any direction. She said, God is unlimited in me. Okay? The only person who can limit God is you. You can limit the expression of the divine in your own life. Again, the work starts with you. Do your own work. Start there. And so, and what this was, it was a beautiful treatment. This was a beautiful body of a treatment. And honestly, there are 5 steps or 7 steps or 9 steps or 14 steps of treatment. But if you go back and you read Ernest Holmes' treatments, or you go back and you read Jesus's treatments, they use 2 or 3. The point of the steps of treatment are scaffolding until you get comfortable with the steps of treatment. If you already know that there's only one power, and you already know that you are unified with that power, then you can start in the body of the treatment. You can start with the realization. Jesus occasionally would start with gratitude. Ernest has started with gratitude. And you always got to end with release. There's no getting around that step. There just isn't. You got to we like to say let go and get, we like to say let go and let God. Well, that's what the release step is. It's about letting go and then trusting that Spirit's got this, and then you go and move your feet and go out into, Because, yeah, sometimes your good's going to crash through your front door. But most of the time, your good's not going to find you sitting on your couch. Occasionally it does. But, so I'm not limiting that possibility. But most of the time, what we do is we treat for our good, and then we go out and meet it wherever it's coming from. So, I commend to you Betty Jean House and the reminder, God is all there is. Whatever it is going on in your life, there is a solution. There's probably multiple solutions. So go tell God that you're open to the possibilities. Go tell the divine you're open to the possibilities and see what happens. So that is the mission today, should we choose to accept it. Go tell the divine that you are open to the possibilities and see what happens. That's a heck of a mission. All right, the other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is the spiritual practice of self-care. Do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. Whatever it is, be it big, be it small, be it one thing, be it three things. Point is practice on yourself. And I say that for two reasons. Main reason? No. First reason, you are your own best test subject. So, practice on yourself. The other reason, which is the main reason, you deserve your own love, you deserve your own kindness, you deserve your own compassion. All right? Make room for joy. Eat dessert first. You got this. All right. Couple of housekeeping notes. Just want to remind you, we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I encourage you to go and like and follow and share and subscribe. It is a fast and easy way to support the center and all it costs you is a click. All right. If you want to know what's going on with the center, please email info@creativelife.org. That will be a constant contact. No. Yes, it is a constant contact. It's done by a real person. He ain't got time for more than one a week, so that's all you're going to get. It is a constant contact, though, so make sure you check your spam filter. In the hot links are hot. So, there's that. Okay. Yep. I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. A cold front is coming day. Bear with the heat day. You got this you got this girl day, because yeah, I got 25 boxes of materials still to unpack. Enjoy the clouds day. A do what you need to do day. A remember who you are day. A remember to go to the divine first day. A good day. And if that's too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action, or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move into the process of my day because, like I said, I've still got a whole lot of work facing me. And I'm okay with that. Take care of yourself. Oh, wait, I'm going to remind you. Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.